Hi there, dear friends. My name is Branko, creator of 01 Kirby team, and I want to show you, and be sure you do it right, how to update to 01 version 5. Okay, so this date for sure is not good because this will be the day. Okay. I have here a 01 furniture demo, which is now on the old 01 version and on Kirby 3.9. Okay. Update is a bit more complex than the previous one because we have few more things. But to be sure, again, never overwrite your team content folder, and it is wise before you start updating to be sure everything is fine to copy paste somewhere or to say differently, backup content folder. So it is the only folder there you can maybe mess something up, but so you copy backup content folder and you are for sure there are whatever you do you won't get in trouble. Okay, also be careful in site config files, because if you maybe changed something in the config file, so make sure, because in this update we override config file because we have some new things. Make sure to backup things you added, but as always I suggest to use multi-environment configs, so you never have to change anything in the config file. But so like this, if your website is this, so you make config file this way, so you can add your additional config settings in that if it is localhost like this. So depending where you install your 01 Kirby Kirby theme, it will work per your config settings. Okay, and of course make sure not to overwrite your languages, because for sure you added something else. But in this update we don't touch languages, so you should be fine about that. Okay. This update brings some important breaking changes. So old page builder is removed. We announced it earlier. So if you are updating to new 015, you make sure to recreate old pages using new layout builder, because the content will be lost. So you must first, before updating, make sure to update or recreate all pages in layout builder. Also, conventions plugin for comments is removed because development stopped. So that's it, we cannot do anything about it, but we are considering to integrate other Kirby plugin also for comments, which have some option to migrate conventions, but it is unsure and very difficult. So conventions plugin is removed. Also, in K3 image clip plugin is removed and we are using new Kirby focus crop functionality instead. But okay, this one is important for you before updating, so you make sure to remove our content created with old page builder. Okay, let's go. How to update it is similar like every time. We have assets folder, but we have a new file. Panel file is also updated. Kirby folder, config file. Okay, we have plugins folder. Make sure in this update I will delete this whole plugins folder and add from new version. But if you have some additional plugins installed, make sure not to delete them. Also, site theme folder, is removed by default, removed and added new one. By default there 01 there are some files for conventions plugin override. A new theme folder have form builder files override. So if you have some custom files in theme folder, make sure to backup theme folder and add later your files, or only add from new 01 only files we have there. Okay, so let's start with the update. Okay, so this is your folder, what you will get: folder with demos and folder with 01 files. Okay, so let's go to 01. I'm here in my local version of 01 furniture. Let's go to assets. So what we got first, I'm going to check it out here. What we add: assets app folder. So in this case we remove assets app and we add folder from new 01 version. We go into CSS because next file nam je panel CSS. Okay, we can stay there. Okay, so from new version I take panel CSS, paste it here, replace the old one. Okay, what is next? Kirby folder. Okay, I will delete here the whole Kirby folder and add Kirby folder from new version. Okay, it goes fast. Okay, we are done that. So when you do that, because you deleted Kirby, something like this can happen, so you just have to refresh. Okay, we didn't update everything else, so now we have it like this. Okay, so we continue our update. What is next? Okay, we done Kirby. Now we have config files and 3 more files. These are related to form builder. So what do? We go to 01. Okay, config. I take config. For you, make sure to, if you have additional things, to backup config files so you can add them later. Okay, so we go to config. I paste everything here, replace. We are good. So we finished that form block. Now we are going to site plugins. Also make sure, if you have additional plugins, to backup that folder and add plugins later. So okay, plugins. I will delete the whole folder. Okay, and take this one and add here. Some plugins are removed in red. Some plugins, new plugins are added. Some plugins are updated. Okay, so let's get back here. So we did plugins. We now have to do theme folder. Okay, so we are here, 01 furniture. I delete theme. Okay, take theme from new version and add there. Okay, so and we have small but always important composer JSON file. Let's take also him. Okay, and replace that folder. Okay, let's check out now what happens. Let's refresh. So this is our old version. We are refreshing now. Okay, here it is, 01 furniture shop. Okay, updated, but we are not finished. Just to check some things. Okay, everything is there. 015, all plugins updated, Kirby up to date, everything is good there. But we have additional problems we need to fix. So for now, first we have styles from 01 main. Also we are missing pictures. We are missing all pictures, so we will come to that. This is important. Now we have to do few more things. Okay, first thing, let's turn on the site compiler. Turn on turn it on, okay, save, and refresh the page to have your old styles, website styles, and here we go. We are done, that styles are okay, but we are still missing pictures. Wherever we go, we are missing pictures, so we have to fix that now. Okay, we close the style compiler. Okay, wait, okay, now the second thing, this is very important. Go to your website URL. That's this. Go to homepage, and this is your URL. If it is online, yeah, it is your domain or domain here. So yourwebsite.com right here. But okay, what we have to do, go to your website root and add resave. So you get, okay, we do this, resave, we add this here, and we initiate that. Be patient, it can take some time. For example, maybe even a minute for 50 pages, maybe even 5 minutes if you have 400, 500. If you have 1000 pages, it can take even more or even longer. So you wait, we have to wait, so all pages are resaved. This is the plugin which Bastian Algier helped us create to update all content properly. Okay, now what it says, your content is updated. Okay, let's go back to home page, delete this and refresh. So what we have, all images are back, so we are good, all is updated. Because we removed that old K3 image plugin, it is not updated anymore, and new Kirby focus crop is better. It would be needed you go manually and resave every page, but because we wanted to save you time, we created this plugin. So actually Bastian created this plugin, so everything can be all pages can be resaved at once, so you don't have to waste time to save page by page to have images back. So we are good. But what is important here, okay, after you can delete, resave, after that you should, I will change this to but yeah, it is not written like this, but okay, you should, yeah, what's my should, what is with my brain, okay, you should, after that you should, I will bold this, okay, after that you should delete site plugins resave from your installation. So you go there to your installation, site plugins, find, resave and delete it. I won't delete it, yeah, I will delete it now, yeah, sure, and delete that plugin because you don't need that and can be a security risk to leave it on your website. Okay, so we are good, practically we are good. Few more things. Site settings and options need new configuration because we removed Kirby link field plugin. You must configure right navbar button, but on this website we don't have right side button because we have icons and card, but it is here. So menu button, now it is different. Now it is inbuilt Kirby field. It is much better to use inbuilt Kirby things than to use some external plugin. Okay, so we are good. Just to check, there are many new options, so you can recheck it. Okay, this is good. Many new options, for example, when now you can have icons and button all together if you want. I will before this version you had to, but because we don't have a button, then then it is not shown there. Okay, before this version the only options you had was either button, either icons. Now you can have also and button and icons, and all kind of small things. For example, when for languages, now you can choose oh dear, you can choose, yes, you can choose to be a language now style drop down. But okay, many new small things besides these bigger ones, like form builder and translatable panel. Okay, so we done that. Also there is projects header image, but on this website we don't use projects, but generally what you should do, I will open up just my local 001 just to show you what you should do about projects. Okay, so about projects, what you will need to reset again is header image, because we added something so you can override the header size. Before we overrided that, so that are useful options. Now on every page it is possible, but you need to again add custom background to all your projects. So change log. Okay, if you are updating from an earlier version from 0145, you should update the HD access file as well, because Kirby had one security fix addition to HD access. So basically that's it. You have some list of files that are changed in this update, and that's it. I think it is not that hard. Thank you very much for your attention.